My husband and I have been together for a long time. If you count the days since we first met, it has been 25 years. We met when I went to college. During my freshman year, we went to a dance with the girls, and just that day, he came back from the army, looking very handsome in his military uniform, tanned with a brilliant smile. He and his friends came up to us, and I remember how he looked like a Greek god, every inch of his muscular, slender, and charming figure. It was hard not to fall in love with him. I wasn't bad myself then, beautiful, always fashionably dressed, and in great shape. I played volleyball for my high school team, and when I went to college, I joined a fitness class with a classmate. So many years have passed since then. Time changes people. He especially changed after we got married. That youthful glow is long gone. He now looks older than his years and weighs twice as much as when he returned from the army. His once chiseled body is gone. He's rounder, slouching, and has lost all interest in the activities he used to love. He's even gone bald, and for some reason, he persists in combing out his few remaining balding hairs. As for me, I haven't changed much. I still swim and groom myself the same way. Recently, a large modern sports club opened near us, and it didn't even take my husband long to persuade me to buy a year's membership as a gift. Together with it, I received a nice bonus 5 sessions with a personal trainer. The administrator told me that I could choose any trainer, and the club's website had their photos and profile information. At first, I decided to sign up with a woman to avoid any awkwardness. Flipping through the page, I suddenly saw the profile of a young male trainer. He looked just like my husband when he was younger, only his eyes were even more striking big, blue and open. Without even reading his accomplishments, I chose him. The appointed day came, and I was a little nervous. He smiled and in a velvety voice said, "With a figure like yours, you should be on our coaching staff." I almost melted at that compliment. The female administrator, either out of envy or jealousy, slyly said, "Don't mind him. He says that to everyone." The coach smiled, gently put his hand on my shoulder and said, "She's just upset because she'll never be able to compete with you." We decided to start with a class in a small yoga room to assess my body's capabilities and find the right intensity of exercise. When we started, a few people came into the room, so we closed the door to avoid distractions. Throughout the class, he praised me and helped me correct my form. As I stretched, he hovered over me to get my hip in the correct position. Goosebumps ran down my skin, and I felt a warmth spread through my body that I hadn't felt in a long time. I couldn't resist running my hand over his bicep. He looked up at me with deep blue eyes and without a word took off his shirt. His abs were perfectly contoured, each standing out individually. I ran my hand over them and nodded in acquiescence. Then he turned up the music so no one would hear anything. And everything I wanted to happen happened. My husband had brought it on himself.